Hey guys, Dandy Dan here, bringing you a second video about the Halloween update. And the reason being is because there's really only one good attack that you can do with this kind of boost here. I guess maybe you could do something with witches, but I'm not really using witches right now. But basically, look, you got balloons, which are kind of normally cheap, but they're even cheaper. And you got wall breakers, and you got skeleton spells, which I have on my Town Hall 11. Then you have the spell boost, which is cool. So when you put all that together, you get basically a balloonion. So what I've been running is this 2 hound, 27 balloon, few wall breakers for a little ground attack, and random spells there. So that's what I've been running with, and what you get out of that is go to the old attack log. Now I've got some losses, no worries. But, I'm trying to find some weaker targets and things to take out. Basically doing some farming. The army is, if you look at the cost on it, because of the cheaper loons, it's really, really, really cheap. So it's kind of nice to play around with some air raids, do something a little different, and just, see what happens. And you'll see in a minute, here comes the ground attack, which I probably could have actually started a little sooner. Would have made this a little easier. And this, barely gets done. Barely. Now this is a Town Hall 10, so I don't really consider this very impressive. But it certainly is good for loot. About 700,000 plus loot bonus on this isn't bad. And, trophies or whatever. I'm not really concerned about trophies right now. But it is nice to see an air raid that produces a 3-star. Now, what we also have is this last one. This is a little bit better. This is actually, on a Town Hall 11. Max Infernos, Max Eagle, crossbows are set to ground. The air defenses were a little close together. And that's what kind of drew me to this one, is to be able to, maybe use the warden ability and get in there and, make some things happen, take the air defense down. Actually did a bad job on the warden ability here. Um, but you can see the loons are in there, they're getting it done, kind of spreading some minions. Um, then I kind of come to another area with a ground assault, which is down here on the bottom. And then the freeze and the skeleton spells seem to be a pretty good combo, especially in that town hall area, to try and make some stuff happen. And then I drop some minions up in the top corner to get in there and try to take out that town hall before the eagle takes me out. But you can see I get to most of the storages. This goes pretty well. I get the 2-star, take out the eagle. I think I did. Maybe not. Guess not. Didn't make it that far. But all in all, not a bad raid. The elixir was good. And then I get the loot bonus as well. And the dark was really good. So this has been pretty good. Now, sometimes these raids, they don't go as planned. And that's what I'm still trying to work the kinks out on. So we have this raid, which doesn't really look too much different than the last raid. I'm guessing maybe I didn't drop the balloons fast enough. Sometimes I think you should almost drop them first and then the hounds, just to give them a little head start if they're further from the air defenses. But trying to make those decisions, it's not with me yet. You can see I've got a couple low-level balloons floating around in there. But literally this thing just like fizzles. Is what it is. It just didn't do anything. You missed an air defense over there. Not really sure how that one happened. And the raid's over. Like, that's it. So, there's the good, there's the bad, there's the ugly. But this is a neat way to do something different for the Halloween update and actually make use of what they gave us. So good luck with it.